Now we review Beetlejuice Cash Grab Member Berries. I mean, Beetlejuice. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. This is my channel, and I have seen Beetlejuice. Interesting fact for you, something I didn't know. The title of the film is Beetlejuice, as in to make juice from beetles. The name of the character is Beetlejuice, as in Orion's hand. The star in Orion. Beetlejuice. One is with a G and one is with a J. For every 1,000 subscribers I do purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. If you'd be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe, you could be doing your part for a better world. Now, 40 years ago, Lydia Dietz and her family moved into a home in the country that were inhabited by ghosts, and those ghosts set upon them a poltergeist named Beetlejuice. Okay? The ghosts sent Beetlejuice packing, but for all these 40 years, he has had a hard-on for Lydia Dietz. And I can't blame him. Winona Ryder is hot. I would very much like to spend some quality time with Winona Ryder, were she willing. In this particular film, not only is Beetlejuice trying to get on Lydia after all these years, but Lydia's father has been eaten by a shark or something, and they're all coming together for his funeral. This culminates into very many moving parts that from this point forward would be spoilers. But the point is, at this point, Lydia needs Beetlejuice to help her because her daughter's in trouble. I don't want to go any further. I haven't seen the trailers, but I mean, well, look. You can tell 40 years have passed since the original film. I did rewatch the original film to see this, and I have to say, this does not feel like a very solid follow-up to the original film. There are a lot of things that appear to be there just to be there, which, it's like the shrunken head characters. They don't look the same. They, look... Well, they're not the same. Where are all these... There was one of them in the original. At the end of the original film, Beetlejuice got his head shrunk. So now there are these shrunken head characters, and you see more of Beetlejuice. You see scenes from him being alive, and you learn more of his backstory, which is good. The backstory of Beetlejuice is that he was a grave robber during the time of the Black Death. I believe this was in Spain, or I don't know. And, this woman falls in love with him in order to suck out his soul, because marriage. And she poisons him. He chops her into a bunch of pieces. And he turns into the afterlife entity known as Beetlejuice, being vengeful and angry. It doesn't make any sense. And his ex-wife, or his current wife, being till death do us part, so I guess ex-wife, is back. The first scene, or early part of the film, is her story, and she's there to find Beetlejuice and suck the souls out of the ghosts and ghoulies that she can, which it doesn't make a lot of sense. Her scenes are very simplistic. It's the same scene over and over again. It's like she's not even an intelligent character. She's just a repetitious ghost, constantly saying, where is Beetlejuice, where is Beetlejuice, and sucking out souls. And it really feels like this character was put in there for the sake of, we need something to pad the runtime. And it does give us a Danny DeVito cameo, which is cool. I like that. I mean, appreciated Danny DeVito, but his character wasn't given much to do, and he wasn't with us long. And now you've really got to explain more about how dead people can die, because I don't know if you're aware of this, but in the Bible, soul refers to a living person. Okay? Souls are mortal and spirits are immortal. There is a difference, biblically speaking. Now, of course, this doesn't say that there's a Christian paradigm, but there are Christian imageries in this, and marriage, at least in a Christian setting, is accepted. So I'm really confused. There are all these rules for the afterlife, and the more you push these rules, the less they tend to work. One of the aspects, one of the dynamics of the original film that I do have to question is, why is Beetlejuice essentially a subcontractor who you could hire to get rid of people? What does he get out of the deal? I mean, it's implied that he's hired by people to do this, but it's never explained how he is paid or what his payment is. In this particular iteration, he has an office with multiple employees, so theoretically he's doing something, but, whatever currency populates the world of the dead is completely unaddressed. It's very strange movie. And that's kind of the problem with Beetlejuice, is that the more you talk about him, the more he comes undone. And another point is he's referred to as a demon in the film, but he's not a demon. Demons were not at one point human. He would be a poltergeist, right? A troublesome spirit, a spirit that causes trouble, damages things, and is generally unruly. I would have to, of course, point out this is a comedy and it's just a movie and nobody cares, but that's kind of the thing, is that when you're dealing with these comedies, one of the greatest expressions ever told is, comedy ain't no joke. Okay, unless you're calling him a demon for the laughs, Poltergeist would have probably made more sense. So yeah, look, I thought this movie was fine. Okay, it's middle of the watch list. It's not a great movie. It's not the all-inclusive film that was Beetlejuice. That's incredibly dark, yet still solidly funny. And, an animated film with a huge energy to it. This is like Beetlejuice, a little slowed down. It's a little tired. And, they're kind of bringing this together. This is the amusement park ride movie Beetlejuice. Not the cool, interesting, fun Tim Burton film. Now look, I haven't been a fan of Tim Burton. I have not watched a lot of his more recent films, which is weird because I'm a film critic. And I understand that his visual style has changed a lot. And yeah, you see that in this film. You don't see the same use of practicals. You see larger sets. You see more expanse. And in this world, kind of less is more, because the less you see, the more questions you have. But then they're not questions like, wait, why does that happen like that? They're questions like, I wonder what this world is like. So yeah, look, Beetlejuice, it is a middle of the watch list film. You're probably going to see it at some point. I mean, look, it has more of a feel of a Generation 2 blockbuster that is pre-Jurassic Park. But it does not have the charm and love and energy of a true Generation 2 blockbuster. It's just, it is a film. It is a solid film. It is just not the great film that Beetlejuice was. So it's got some big shoes to fill. This doesn't mean it's a bad film. It's probably one of the best things at the box office this weekend. It's, it's high in the pack, but it's a slow pack. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I'm Richard.
Greetings, humans! Your old pal Randall here again, reminding you to comment, like, and subscribe. You see, I got my bracelets from Ferocian, and I got another medal from the Conqueror. Yeah, look at that. See? That's got an Easter Island head on it. Because if you can't afford to go to Easter Island, you can go and walk Easter Island virtually by going to the Conqueror. You could not screw up the environment by traveling to Easter Island. You could just get this, plant 5 trees, and then walk on your own and learn about Easter Island because I send you postcards. And if you comment, like, and subscribe, you can help the guy that owns this channel buy things like this so he can plant trees and buy bracelets like this from For Ocean so he can pull trash out of the ocean and make a better world for you. And it isn't going to cost you anything. So don't you have something to say? I mean, shouldn't you in the comments down below say how grateful you are that this man has planted so many trees and pulled so much trash out of the ocean and did all those good things for you? No? Ungrateful human? I should eat your face!